and welcome to the last instalment of the Transfer Time podcast with me, AJ Johnston. So let's get right into it with Derby County. According to Manchester Evening News, Wayne Rooney has confirmed that Derby County have announced their transfer interest in Manchester United, Doom and Manchester City. Yes, the boss is keen on signing these three players on loan, and these three players are as follows: James Garner, Tendon Mengi and Liam Delap. Derby drew 1-1 against Huddersfield Town yesterday in the Championship opener. In other Derby County news, it looks like they've completed the signing of 28-year-old free agent Ravel Morrison. The player has joined the Rams on a one-year contract. Before the Championship kick-off, Derbyshire Live reported that the Rams are trying to sign 8 players ahead of their opening match against Huddersfield Town. Those 8 players are Ravel Morrison, who's already signed for the club, as well as Phil Jagielka, Richard Stearman, Tom Carroll, Ryan Alsop, Sam Baldock, Sona Luco, and Andre Wisdom, all of which have been training with the club. Derby also hoping to give defender Curtis Davies a contract extension before his contract runs out by the end of June. Moving on to Norwich City, and according to the Athletic, Aston Villa will not be pursuing Norwich City midfielder Todd Cantwell this summer, but as we already know, there's always two sides to the story, and according to Birmingham Live, Norwich City are open to the Cantwell transfer to Aston Villa on one condition: the 23-year-old has entered the final year of his contract with the Canaries. Sports Lens have announced that Norwich City are set to sign Werder Bremen forward Josh Sargent. Norwich City have agreed to pay the €11 million transfer to sign the player, and the team has already made 6 senior signings in this window. A little bit of breaking news has come in, and FC Bayern Munich are planning for the announcement of Joshua Kimmich's contract extension. So it looks like he is staying at Bayern, and they're progressing in talks with Leon Goretzka for a new agreement to be extended as soon as possible. In more breaking news, Chelsea have agreed a deal for Romelu Lukaku. According to Sky Sports, Chelsea have agreed a deal in principle worth to be around £97.5 million, which is around €115 million to re-sign striker Romelu Lukaku from Inter Milan. Paperwork is now with the club lawyers. Once formalised, Romelu will undergo a medical and sign a 5-year contract with the Blues. Moving on to Brentford, and Frank McAvaney wants West Ham to sign their striker Ivan Toney. In other news, they are unwilling to sell David Raya amid Arsenal interest, which is their goalkeeper, and it looks like Sheffield Wednesday's Barry Bannon has been linked with the move to their Championship rivals. And apparently Aston Villa are linked with a move for Brentford defender Rico Henry. Moving on to Carlisle, and Carlisle United can confirm today that the defender Aaron Hayden has left the club to join National League side Wrexham on a 3-year deal for an undisclosed fee. In terms of incomings, Carlisle have signed Corey Whelan and Zach Clough on a free from Wigan. Lucas Jensen has joined on loan from Burnley, and Christian Abrahams has joined on a free from Newport County. In terms of outgoings, Nick Anderton has joined Bristol Rovers for a free. Same goes for Amari Patrick. He has joined Burton Albion, and Rhys Bennett has joined Gillingham as well on a free. Moving on to Burnley, and not that much to say except that they are interested in signing Anamal Luckman and Maxwell Cornet. But it looks like we've Cornet are in competition with Hereford Berlin, who are also interested in the Lyon striker. Not that much to say on Newcastle United front, but it looks like they've renewed their move for Arsenal's Joe Willock, according to the Mirror, and are interested in signing Burnley midfielder Jack Cork alongside Brighton Hove Albion and Sheffield United. Which just leaves us with Crystal Palace. According to Sports Lens, the Eagles are reportedly wanting to sign Eddie Nikita, Reece Nelson and Anamal Luckman, all 3 of them on loan. Details have emerged over Crystal Palace's offer for Blackburn Rovers striker Adam Armstrong amid rival Norwich City bid. According to Alan Nixon from The Sun, Palace's offer for Armstrong is thought to have been less than what Norwich City have offered for the player and his services. Moving on to other transfer news, and it looks like Tottenham are willing to pay £60 million for Martinez. According to Sky Sports, Spurs are willing to pay around £60 million for Lautaro Martinez and have held talks with Inter Milan over the signing of the Argentinian striker. Moving on to Chelsea, and Atalanta board have a meeting scheduled in London with Chelsea in the next 48 hours to ask for Tammy Abraham as their main target. Price tag is around €40 million. Arsenal and West Ham are also interested in the Chelsea striker too. Atalanta are going to bid for Tammy if Inter will ask for Duvan Zapata's Lukaku replacement. Inter are in talks with AS Roma to sign Edin Dzeko as a new striker. confirmed. Personal terms are agreed on a 2-year contract. Clubs are in direct contact to reach an agreement. Some are already looking for potential replacement if the sector deal will go through. According to Fabrizio Romano, Tottenham opened talks days ago for Lautaro Martinez, often offering around €70 million. Also, Atletico asked for Lautaro. Apparently, is a real target for Spurs. Inter now say they have no intention to sell him this summer, and after selling Lukaku to Chelsea, Inter's plan is to keep Lautaro Martinez. Moving on to Aston Villa, and they have signed Axel Tuanzebe on loan from Manchester United until June 2022. Again with Fabrizio Romano, he says that the Dzeko agreement on personal terms with Inter is confirmed, contract until 2023, but not to replace Lautaro Martinez. Inter want to sign 2 strikers in order to replace Romelu Lukaku. Inter want to keep Lautaro despite Tottenham bid. Dzeko could join once Roma find a replacement.